Dear students, we are in JEE Mathematics and we are in complex numbers. Today we are going to solve questions from 17, 18. See, question number 17 I have slightly modified. Modified means I have written only 50% of the question. Two statements they have given, only one statement I have written. First we will finish this statement, I will rub and I will write second statement also. We have to write which statement is correct. Statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is false, statement 2 is correct, statement 1 is false, both correct, both false, like that options are there. But see, if I write a full question, then it is going to occupy full board and I cannot write the solution. That is why I have written only 50% of this question, first statement. We will see that this is true, right? Why? Because answer is true. Then we will go for second statement. Okay, this is first statement. First see what they have given. Consider the following two statements. Which is correct? Two statements are there. First statement I have written. Statement 1. For any two non-zero complex numbers Z1, Z2, modulus of Z1 plus modulus of Z2 into Z1 by modulus of Z2 plus Z2 by modulus of Z2 whole modulus is less than or equal to 2 times of modulus of Z1 plus modulus of Z2. Okay? See here both are same, we have to see this side. What we can do here, let us do. Now write down again this modulus of Z1 by modulus of Z1 plus Z2 by modulus of Z2. Again modulus we are keeping. See thing is, can we split this? Yes sir. That is equal to R as implies I am keeping. See, what we can say? Logically we have to say, inequality we have to see. See, if I want to split this, how I am going to split? Is it okay? Why? Because see here modulus is there, again outside modulus is there. Outside modulus. Okay. I can split, but this is always greater. Okay, this is always greater or equal to. All are plus, all are positive, then equal to will come. If something are negative is there, means this is going to become greater, this is going to become smaller. That is why this we already know very well. Okay, consider this as only 1, this as 2. Z1 plus Z2 inside modulus is there, means outside if you want to bring Z1 modulus plus Z2 modulus, then always Z1 plus modulus Z2 modulus is going to become greater. Why? Because even if it is negative, say x minus y is there. This is minus. X minus y is smaller value, smaller. But if you apply this minus y separately, modulus, it is going to become plus y. That way this is always greater. Okay? Now also again same thing I will write. You see RHS only I am writing. RHS I am writing. RH I will write here. Why? Because of this only I have written separately. Okay, now once again I will write. See, Z1 by modulus of Z1 plus Z2 by modulus of Z2 whole modulus is less than or equal to. Now I am splitting even numerator and denominator also. Why? Because if I split automatically, this modulus outside modulus is not required. Why? Because earlier this was not in modulus, only this was in modulus. That is again I have kept outside modulus. But now I have splitted this. Now I did not write outside modulus. Already modulus has come. Plus Z2 modulus by Z2 modulus. Okay? Now what you can understand? Same 1 plus 1, 2. Shall I write like this now? Z1 by Z1 modulus plus Z2 by Z2 modulus. Whole modulus is less than or equal to 2. Why? Because 1 plus 1, 2. When this is less than or equal to 2, then this is also less than or equal to 2. Sorry. Less than or equal to 2. Say less than 2. 1.9. 1.9 into something is always less than 2 into something. Same thing. X like you think. This Y you think. This you take as x, this you take as y. This you take as xy. Then see here, this one, okay, this one is less than 2 and this is going to become less than 2. Less than 2 only they are showing. Okay, whenever this portion has become less than or equal to 2, then less than or equal to 2 is okay. The statement is true. Now let us go for second statement in the same question. Okay, see the second statement. Consider the following two statements. Which one is correct? First statement is over. Now second statement we are seeing. First statement was true. Second statement is false. But how it is going to become false and all we will see. Statement 2. If x, y, z are three distinct complex numbers. Okay? X, y, z are three distinct complex numbers. A, B, C are three positive real numbers like constants, such that A by modulus of y minus z is equal to B by modulus of z minus x, that is equal to C by modulus of x minus y. Okay? Then A square by y minus z plus B square by z minus x plus C square by x minus y is equal to 1. This statement is whether correct or not, like we have to prove, but this is wrong, it is false. So see how we are going to show this is false, like, okay. Now see, anytime if something they give like this, then we can take that is equal to like some constant k. See what I want to say, A by y minus z modulus is equal to B by z minus x modulus, that is equal to C by x minus y modulus is equal to k. Let. Because here ABC is there, x, y, z are there, k is not there, k you can take. K as constant. Okay? Now what I do, I will square on numerator and denominator. If I square, why? Because here squares are appearing, that is why I am doing. A square by y minus z modulus square is equal to B square by z minus x modulus square, that is equal to C square by x minus y modulus square, that is equal to k square. Okay? K square means here k is also a constant like ABC. ABC real numbers, like that is also one constant. But we know one formula, z into z bar is equal to modulus of z square. This is one formula. Okay? Ordinary complex number into conjugate multiplication, if you do, modulus of z square is going to come. See here, modulus of z square is there means, can I split this like this? Okay, we can split it. Then split it. A square by y minus z into y bar minus z bar. Okay, that is equal to B square by z minus x into z bar minus x bar, that is equal to C square by x minus y into x bar minus y bar, that is equal to k square. Okay? Now see, I want only y minus z, a square by y minus z, a square by y minus z. That means see, shall I send this k square into like, write down that. See, a square by y minus z is equal to k square into conjugate of y minus conjugate of z. Likewise, b square by z minus x is equal to k square into conjugate of z minus conjugate of x, comma, c square by x minus y is equal to k square into conjugate of x minus conjugate of y. Okay? Now I am adding all this. Why? Because see here addition is there. We will see RHS what will come under. A square by y minus z plus b square by z minus x plus c square by x minus y. If I add, you see k square I can take common. Okay? Write down that. Take k square common. That means see, a square by y minus z plus b square by z minus x plus c square by x minus y is equal to k square I am taking common. conjugate of y minus conjugate of z plus, why? Because here plus is there. Conjugate of z minus conjugate of x plus conjugate of x minus conjugate of y. Now you tell me, plus conjugate y minus conjugate y going to get cancelled out, minus z plus z minus x plus x, this is going to become 0. 0 into something is 0. That means RHS is going to become 0, not 1. Okay? If 1 is there rather than 0, this statement is wrong, false. Okay? Let us go for next question.